Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to see a full house here. Usually we have like 2 people or 3. This is great. You know, this is what it's supposed to be. 5 maybe sometimes, but no, this is wonderful. I'd like to call to order the Board of Commissioners meeting on April 10th, 2018. Madam Clerk, could you please take the roll?
Commissioner Durancheck?
Here.
Krieger?
Yes.
Begic?
Here.
Coonan?
Here.
Ryder?
Here.
Lutz?
Here.
Chairman Herrick?
Here.
All members present.
Thank you. Please stand for the invocation and followed by the pledge.
Heavenly Father, we come before you this afternoon thanking you for the guidance and understanding that you have given this Board of Commissioners. Lord, we ask again today for your help and direction to carry on and do the work that has been placed before them in office. May your divine providence help them to benefit every citizen of this community. In your holy name we ask this. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First on the agenda today was the Essexville, it's a great word here, the Sesquicentennial. That's a lot. It's in the recognition of the Sesquicentennial in Essexville. And Madam Clerk, could you please read the resolution for us?
Resolution 2018-65 by the Bay County Board of Commissioners. Whereas on June 15th through 17th, 2018, the city of Essexville, a community rich in history, celebrates its Sesquicentennial dating from the filing of the Village of Essex Plat in November 1867, following the postbellum commerce activities that brought a new lumber mill to the area. And whereas the plat was filed by Ransom P. Essex, whose family migrated to the area from Ohio in 1850. And whereas the city incorporation document for the city of Essexville was signed by the governor on February 21, 1883. Whereas these pioneer founders deserve acknowledgement and pride for the redemption of this area along the banks of the Saginaw River. And whereas the creation of this hospitable environment was for the enterprises of lumber and shingle mills, salt production, commercial fisheries, a sugar beet processing factory, first one in Michigan, a cement plant, stores, family housing, schools, and churches. And whereas the people of Essexville have the vision and leadership to carry their cherished community toward the future, strengthening this fine city by providing the means to improve their infrastructure, expand and renovate neighborhoods, build and remodel schools and places of worship, provide for an excellent public safety and public work department, all while keeping the city safe and clean for its citizens. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Bay County Board of Commissioners and the City of Essexville, the Bay County Executive, recognize June 15 through 17, 2018 as a Sesquicentennial of the City of Essexville, and commemorate the past, present, and future achievements and distinguished work brought forth by the city's men and women of the past with purpose and devotion. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be transmitted to the Essexville City Council and Manager, along with best wishes for continued success, growth, and prosperity in the city of Essexville, a unit of government held in high esteem in Bay County. Signed, Tom Herrick, Chair and Board.
Support.
All those in discussion, there is none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Mayor Scott Whitbrook, could you please come up? You want to say a couple words first?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor, I would. Hello, everyone. Scott Whitbrook. I'm the mayor of the city of Essexville. And on behalf of the citizens of the city of Essexville, I'd like to thank Commissioner Lutz for his role in making this resolution happen. And I'd like to thank the County Commission for recognizing the city of Essexville on its 150th anniversary. Easier way to say it.
I should have tried that.
Yeah, and just so that everyone in the room would be aware, the 150th anniversary celebration, as the resolution stated, is between June 15 to June 17. That is a weekend. It's a Friday to a Sunday. And on June 16th of that weekend in particular, we're going to dedicate a new park that we're building that we're going to name Ransom Essex Park. And we're going to also have a 5K run and walk. We're going to have a classic car cruise and show, a parade, an ice cream social with inflatables for kids, along with food vendors. And we're also going to have music in Smith Park We're going to have 3 groups playing between 6 and 10 p.m. that evening. And it's also going to include a beer tent. And the music is going to range from bluegrass to country to rock and roll music, such as from the Steve Miller Band and the Who. If you want to find out more information about the festival, you can go to Essexville.org. And also, you can always call the City Hall and ask to speak with anyone at the main line. So hope to see everyone in the room there, and tell your friends and family. And again, I just want to thank you very much. We're very humbled that in the City of Essexville that the Commission would take the time to recognize us on our 150th.
Mayor, would you like to step inside the pen over here?
Thank you. Thank you, Aaron.
Everybody here, the staff on behalf of Essexville, hope you'll put that in a nice place. And,
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
you probably won't be around for the next one. I know. Thank you. Next on the agenda is the Michigan Green Schools recognition. Madam Clerk, could you please read the resolution?
Resolution 2018-66. The Bay County Board of Commissioners, whereas in 2010, the Bay County Board of Commissioners approved participation in the Michigan Green Schools Initiative, which grants Michigan Green School designation to any public or private school in Michigan that meets certain criteria. Whereas in 2012, the Board of Commissioners approved continued participation in this program, with administration of the program being provided through the Department of Environmental Affairs and Community Development. And whereas this year, Michigan Green School applications have been received from Auburn Area Catholic School, Bangor Lincoln, John Glenn High School, Handy Middle School, State Street Academy, Western Middle School, and the Bay Area ISD Career Center, all meeting the requirements outlined in the Act to qualify as a Michigan Green School. And whereas 6 schools, Auburn Area Catholic School, Bangor Lincoln, John Glenn High School, Handy Middle School, State Street Academy, and Western Middle School have each submitted 20 or more points and meet the requirements to be awarded the Evergreen Level Michigan Green School designation. Whereas the Bay Area ISD Career Center submitted 17 points and meets the requirement to be awarded the Emerald Green Schools designation. Therefore, be it resolved that the Bay County Board of Commissioners and the Bay County Executive go on record recognizing the hard work and commitment to promote sound environmental stewardship and energy conservation shown by Auburn Area Catholic School, Bangor Lincoln, John Glenn High School, Handy Middle School, State Street Academy, and Western Middle School in achieving their Evergreen Level Michigan Green School designation. And be it further resolved that the Bay County Board of Commissioners and the Bay County Executive go on record recognizing the hard work and commitment to promote sound environmental stewardship and energy conservation shown by Bay Area ISD Career Center in achieving their Emerald Level Michigan Green Schools designation. Signed, Commissioner Lutz, Chair, and Committee.
Motion to approve?
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Alicia, would you like to give us a little more information about the Michigan Green Schools?
Okay, Michigan Green Schools Initiative is a initiative to recognize schools for what they do. Schools are very green today, and they do some, to earn this recognition, they have added programs to help make their students more aware of what they can do personally, both to conserve energy, to reduce and use resources wisely. All of the programs have extensive, all of the schools have extensive recycling programs. A lot of those recycling programs are actually administered by and handled by the students themselves, the student body. And they do environmental outreach and environmental education, especially concerning the Great Lakes and what they have. They utilize, all of the schools utilize all the facilities that we have available in Bay County, which is tremendous because they go out to do field trips to the Bay City State Recreation Area where they provide They provide education on invasive species, I help with that, and watershed management and things that, so that kids have a really good connection to the outdoors, not just at their school, but in the community at large. And so this initiative helps to recognize those people and recognize what they do, and actually gets them to think about what they're already doing. You know, having lights that automatically turn themselves off, talking about different energy conservation practices that they can do to make it, make their school more sound and better stewards of our environment and our resources. So I think we would like to recognize them by the commissioner that oversees their area.
Sure.
And so Mr. Coonan, if you could recognize, he has actually 4 schools in his region, but one of them can't be here today. That's John Glenn High School. And so today we have Bay Aranac ISD Career Center and Handy Middle School. You can, yeah. And State Street Academy. Now, and they're receiving their Michigan Green Schools flag and certificates
Hey,
from.
excuse
both
me,
the
if they could step
Yeah,
inside
I was
here.
gonna say if they
We
step
like to take pictures.
Yeah,
You know,
they like to take
We're all about
pictures,
pictures
and
around here,
if you
so.
want,
And then you get to be on
the
TV too.
flag.
You can stand right over there, stand right in front of the county executive. We can block them out a little bit.
Yeah. Do you mind if
Perfect.
we open up with your flags? They can- It makes good pictures. Then everybody knows what the.
Big smiles. Thank you.
For in Mr. Krieger's district, we have Bangor Lincoln. And Bangor Lincoln did one unique thing. They actually started a club, the Heroes of the Earth, I believe is the name of your club. And the students have really done a lot of work and really embraced this. So they're, yep, come on.
So you're the only young man. You're the smartest man.
A little closer together.
Parents tell me you can't use that picture unless it gets a release from their parents.
Stay right here, big smile.
It'd be a loss.
They put it out on Facebook.
We'll give it to you. Thanks, kids.
Good job.
This is what it's all about. Young kids.
And yes, students are the future of green efforts, because they're the ones that are going to make the decisions in the future and keep this going. In Commissioner Begick's district, we had both Auburn Area Catholic School and Western Middle School. Auburn was not able to have a representative here, but I believe somebody's here from Western Middle School. Now, this is the first year for the Bangor Elementary Schools and any of the schools Bay City Public Schools. So that's really an advance for us. You know, we're really happy to see that the program is growing.
Hold one under that flag there, Vaughn.
Come on down this way, just a little bit. There you go. Great. Perfect. Big smiles. Oh, yeah, here we go. Come on, Vaughn, you're up for re-election.
Let's give all these folks one round of applause. Thank you all. A lot of you guys, you only have to stay for 5 minutes. You don't have to listen to us the rest of the hour. But if you want to, you're welcome to stay. I'm going to do one more thing, then we're going to get back in the thing I skipped before. But we're going to do the Michigan Public Health Week designation. So please read that, Madam Clerk.
Give them a minute.
Yep. See, we're emptying out now. Thanks again for coming. It was great. I'm glad you all came here.
Little girl, Kaylee, she's the one who spoke to the commission about green tea. So she's in the 3rd grade at Bangor Lincoln, but she was the driving force for them to join into this program. So I said, even though...
Yes.
Resolution 2018-67 by the Bay County Board of Commissioners, whereas promoting health and quality of life in all Bay County residents through prevention is a major goal of public health. And whereas public health services benefit Bay County's entire population and are essential ingredients in a strong, successful healthcare system. Whereas public health activities protect our citizens from infectious diseases, environmental hazards, chronic diseases, unintentional injuries, violence. And whereas public health officials and others who promote public health play important roles in providing for the health and welfare of our country. And whereas there can be no community improvement efforts without the support of a strong public health infrastructure. Whereas the current nationwide celebration of Public Health Week 2018, Healthiest Nation 2030, Changing Our Future Together, will increase awareness and understanding of the relationship between prevention and health outcomes in our communities. Therefore, be it resolved that the Bay County Board of Commissioners and the Bay County Executive do hereby proclaim April 8th through 14th, 2018 as Public Health Week in Bay County, urging all private organizations and educational institutions to join the Bay County Health Department to celebrate with activities to promote health and acknowledge the many benefits of public health to the citizens of Bay County. Signed, Thomas Herrick, Chair and Board.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Joel Strauss, can you please step forward? We're going to make a comment now?
I was.
Okay, go ahead. Before we give this to you, go
I
ahead.
actually brought a PowerPoint, but I'll save everybody death by PowerPoint today. I do want to mention a few things. I really want to thank everyone here and the Board of Commissioners for the recognition today. Some of the strengths we've had with the Bay County Health Department is we've got a dedicated staff and workforce with recognized leadership and innovative programs. We've talked a lot about what we do here at some time and expense before. But we have a commitment to excellence, and we do this in partnership with the community as well. We don't do this in a vacuum. We try to promote public health. We actively monitor the health of the community. As you may know, right now, the largest hepatitis A outbreak in the United States history is happening all around in the counties around Bay, but it hasn't happened here yet. And part of that reason is because in the last few weeks we've gone out and actively tried to vaccinate folks that are most vulnerable to hepatitis A. But we also work with a variety of community partners, and we've talked about that before, our relationship with the university, with the hospital, with the other health and human services providers here in Bay County. We do have a number of challenges in Bay County, and part of that is the shifting demographics in vulnerable communities. We have a struggle to provide primary care for all. So we need to increase prevention and lessen the public perceptions. Last year, we were proud to acknowledge the fact that with the Robert Wood Johnson community or county health rankings, we moved considerably in improvement from about 57 to 34 last year. Well, now we're back down into the 50s, and we looked in that because it's very troubling. I mean, we made some significant progress and we moved back, and for the majority of the indicators that they use to compare different counties' health to others, we actually improved or maintained health status. But as you all are aware, there are some significant challenges that we're facing. One of them is the opioid epidemic, and we've had a fair number of people that have actually died via overdoses, and that's one of the major contributors of why we actually fell back down in that. The other part, too, is that we're struggling to bring primary care providers to this county, but we're working with other community providers like Saginaw Valley State University, like McLaren Bay Region, like the Great Lakes Bay Regional Alliance, to actually work together and bring more opportunities and bring care to the folks here. We also have challenges to try to get our local residents to adopt healthy lifestyles. And so that's going to be a big challenge, and things that another initiative that you'll be hearing more and more of in the coming year, because we're going to really emphasize prevention here and try to turn things around as well. But I just want to close and give special thanks to where it's needed. First of all, to the Bay County Executive, Jim Barsha. He's extraordinary leadership, has really helped us in the last year. You know that we almost completely remodeled our facility, made it safe and secure, and in a few weeks too we'll be having an open house to show the work that we've done. I want to thank the Bay County Board of Commissioners for the repeated assistance and help, in addition to all the other additional Bay County departments and governmental agencies that we work with on a regular basis. In addition to all the other health and human services providers here in Bay County, and last and not least, Bay County residents, because this is something that we're all in together to promote the health and well-being of people here in Bay County. So thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Mr. Barsha. I want to present this to you because I know that you and your department, and all county employees, but you know, you're a tireless advocate for the people of Bay City. In Bay County, they don't realize how much goes through our county health department and how much you and your staff are responsible for, and what goes on in the county. And you keep trying to add new programs and do different things and look for new sources of money and just take care of the people. And I'm glad we have you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel, for the great job that you and your team at the Bay County Health Department do on behalf of all of our residents. You literally have put Bay County on the map as far as public health departments across the state, and the recognition I think that you brought to our county is deeply appreciated because of the outreach and the visionary leadership that you've shown in collaborating with Saginaw Valley State University on the primary care health clinic, Bay County Health Clinic, but delivering primary care to so many underserved Bay County residents. And of course, we all await anxiously the dental clinic that will hopefully begin to serve residents of Bay County who are not adequately insured for their dental care, which is very expensive, and which, as we all know, can have very deleterious effects on the rest of the health, other than just dental health, but cardiovascular disease and all kinds of other things that can result. So, Joel, you are certainly the pride of Bay County, along with our other directors, the departments, but you've literally put Bay County on the map for your innovative thinking and the morale that you bring to all of the employees that you work with side by side in the Bay County Health Department. So thank you. We're very proud of everything you do. Thank you. Thanks, Joel.
Thank you. Craig's been here for 2 months.
I was just going to say, I hope that's not a sign.
Okay, now we're going to go back to, I kind of took it a little bit out of order because some things we never know how long it's going to take. So if there's any citizen input, if there's anyone who'd like to come and speak before the Board of Commissioners, this would be a perfect time to do it. So if anybody came in late and still want to do it, they can come forward. Seeing no one, we'll go back under B on the Drain Commissioner, the annual report. Need a motion to receive.
So moved.
Or any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now to reports and resolutions of committees. For the Ways and Means Committee, Commissioner Lutz.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today I bring Resolution 2018-68, the Crime Victims' Right Grant from the Prosecutor's Office. I move that resolution.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next, I bring 2018-69, the Victims of Crime Act, the VOCA grant from the Prosecutor's Office. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-70, the appointment of Michael Rogalski to the 401K Board from the County Executive Office. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-71, the Treatment Court Grant from the Circuit and District Courts. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next, I bring Resolution 2018-72, the flooring replacement at the Animal Control and Care Center from Administrative Services. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-73, it's the parking lot lease agreement from Recreation Facilities. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-74, it's the Delta College Fitness and Recreation Center agreement from personnel. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Commissioner Coonan.
Thank you, sir. I just like to, every year we approve this, and I just like to let folks know out there that the county does have a very good wellness program, and wellness is key, as we heard Joel speak just recently on the health department. And, we offer Delta as facilities for people that live out that area, and then the county has the community center and the ice rink. So I think it's important, and I know administration has for a number of years thought it's very important. And I think it's just something that as we go through these items that we've already discussed in prior meetings, that the public should be aware of something that is a good thing that we do, and we've done it for years. And the whole wellness program, education, making people aware of good habits is I think has done a lot to, number one, keep people healthier, more productive, and also help to reduce the cost of health care. And if we can do that, then we're doing our job. So, good job, Jim and everybody over there.
Commissioner Begic.
I had the opportunity to go to the community center today. Got to talk to Beth Tron over there. They were having volleyball. Pickleball is about ready to start, and they had some chair exercising going on. So there's a lot of activities for all ages over there. And she says participation of the younger people is down in basketball and some of the other sports. The young people don't seem to be coming out as much. So she would want to encourage them to do that instead of sitting at home.
Fitness is learned early. It's easier to start early and keep going than it is to start late, because a lot of people never want to start. But I know what you're talking about. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-75, it's the E-Verify from Personnel Department. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-76, the Memorandum of Understanding between MDOT, VCATS, and BMTA from the Transportation Planning Department. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-77. It's the 2018 Equalization from the Equalization Department. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-78, the billboard agreement from the Department of Aging. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-79. It's to bid and contract for 4 years of treatment of the emerald ash borers from the Gypsy Moth program. I move that resolution.
Support. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-80, the payables from General Fund, Center Ridge Arms. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-81. It's the budget adjustments of various kinds from various departments. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-82. It's grants and other agreements amendment from Finance Department. I move that resolution.
Support. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-83. It's the MGT Consulting Group Agreement, the cost allocation study from Finance and IT. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-84, the renewal of Air Advantage contract from IT Department. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is Resolution 2018-85. It's Bangor Township Schools and Bangor Township proper, the additional police services from the Sheriff Department. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Commissioner Krieger.
Thank you. Sheriff, if I could get you a second. So the question I have, I know it's difficult right now to try to land some decent employees in your department. The officers that you're looking at to fulfill these needs at Bangor Township Schools, are they going to be in-house individuals or someone we're going to have in the future?
More than likely, it's going to be somebody from in-house.
Okay.
You know, one of the deputies that's there ready will go into that spot, and then we'll hire another to replace on the road patrol.
Okay. And if you're looking for law enforcement type individuals, they would contact?
Yeah, they can go online and fill out the application to send it in once we post it, and or just drop down to the department, and we've got applications there as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sheriff, that'd be me.
Sir.
I just want to make sure I understood it right, but I think I did. But so this employee, you'll have an employee at the school for 9 months and then be contracted in the Bangor Township the other 3 months that the school's open?
If it gets approved by all the parties involved and through the board, they're looking for 9 months out of the year, the deputy would work at the schools, but not just focused on one, would travel through the other schools, all the schools in the Bangor district, doing different things like what the DARE program used to be, some drug stuff with heroin, with opioids, just some of that stuff they'd be dealing with, and then also just patrol if something big happened. And then yes, in the summertime for those 3 months, it would be a Bangor Township car working in Bangor.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? We're good? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Next, I bring Resolution 2018-86. It's the Marine Corps Fleet Edison Klein Van Slyke Bay County Detachment and Auxiliary for the 2019 convention from the veterans. I move that resolution.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, that's all I have from Ways and Means.
Thank you, Commissioner Lutz. Next, from the Personnel and Human Services Commission, Commissioner Ryder.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have before you today Resolution 2018-87, Charles Groya, support for efforts to remedy safety issues in the Hot Pond area of Saginaw Bay. I would move that resolution forward.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2018-88, vacancies in the drain office, sheriff's office, mosquito control for personnel. I will move that resolution forward.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2018-89, acceptance of grant and donations for pet foods from the Department of Aging. I would move that forward.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2018-90, service coordinating agreement with Golden Horizons from the Department of Aging. I would move that resolution forward.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2018-91, softball association contract from recreation and facilities. I would move that resolution forward.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And that's all we have before you today, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. And now from the Board of Commissioners, Commissioner Durancheck.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Resolution 2018-92, reports of the county executive. I'd like to move this forward.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
On your
Opposed?
desk, you will see a
Motion carries.
late request, Resolution 2018-93 from the Bay Area Community Foundation. I'd like to move this forward.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Chair, the minutes, would you like me to, I don't think we...
Oh, we didn't do the minutes, did we? Let's do that, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'd like
I
to...
got all
motion
whacked
that
today.
we approve the minutes of 3/13/18.
Support.
Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. You did 93, did you do 93? Did you? Okay, that's what I was looking for. That's what I said. Okay.
There's 293s. There's 293s.
Yeah. Oh, six?
No, there's two that are numbered 93.
Oh, we have two 93s. We'll make next one 94. The one, that won't be 94. So we got to do 93, correct? Okay, do 93 on the,
Yes, sir. Resolution 2018-93 from the county executive, appointment of Equalization Director, Kelly Reifenbach. I so move it forward.
Support.
discussion. Mr.
Yeah,
Marsh.
Mr. Chair, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get
No,
into
you're
the
fine.
commissioners, but I just thought we'd ask maybe Kelly to, take the podium, and I want to thank her for her great service in the Equalization Department. You might say she's done the work of two employees for quite a while, and hopefully if you approve of Kelly's appointment as the Director of Equalization, the Equalization Department, it will be a net cost savings to the county.
94.
But also, I'd just like to share with the commissioners that whenever I interact with township officials, the treasurers always certainly sing Kelly's praises for the way that she interacts with them and the great job that she does in the Equalization Department. And I know that she just recently submitted the breakdown for Bay County. So, Kelly, thank you for attending and the great job you do.
Thank you. I always try to serve the people of Bay County and try to do it to my best ability. So thank you for this opportunity. It is really appreciated.
You work hard, that's why I got the opportunity. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Do we have to renumber the other one, or we? We did, okay. Thank you. That's all I have, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Is there any unfinished business? Any new business? Miscellaneous. Announcements. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you got?
Announcements.
We were handed out this, unless you want to do this, Ernie,
Go ahead.
in your district.
I know. What we're talking about is Bangor Lincoln, in celebration of Earth Day, we'll have an open house from 6 to 7. Everyone's invited to come in and see what they are doing at that school and how the kids are embracing going green. So, again, that's the 25th, it's a Wednesday in the afternoon, or I should say evening, 6 to 7.
Okay,
Thank you.
perfect. Commissioner Begic.
In recognition of Public Health Week, there's going to be a health fair at the Bay City Town Center Mall. It's got a new name now, from 9 to 3 on the 21st of April. Bay County Health Department has a booth, Bay Division on Aging has a booth, and Bay Health Plan has a booth or a table there. And we'll have some speakers there and giveaways. So it's being, basically Lions is running, but McLaren is helping support it. And we have a lot of other sponsors too to help it. So 9 to 3, Bay City Mall, Town Center Mall.
Thank you. Commissioner Durancheck.
I have a couple of things here. In our NACO news this week, the FCC has made a ruling on the new 5G blowout of our phone companies, or the phone systems and stuff. They're not going to use towers, they're going to be using pods. So the FCC has ruled that they will be exempt from environmental issues that have to do with permitting that big towers had to do, saving the companies, according to what they're stating there, about $1.5 billion. These pods will should definitely help those people that are underserved with internet service in outlying area, especially like in my district, Gibson Township, and some of these townships, they're going to be putting up these pods. They'll be a lot smaller. Again, no towers and stuff like that. So a little bit exciting with that 5G that's going to be rolling out. And that was in today's or yesterday's NACO news. Friday, May the 4th, Mayor Scholarship in Pinconning. It's our annual event. We give away scholarships held at the Cheese House. Saturday, May the 5th, Pinconning Standish Rotary at the Tribal Center. It's our festival wrap-up for our nature festival and things of that nature. We just finished with 11 classrooms from Linwood to Gray, going to 11 classrooms, 4th graders, and about 300 students. We did a program on birds of prey. We had Studio 23 doing a judging on artwork that's going to be judged, and then winners will be announced there. And later this month, they'll be doing through the Pinconning County Park, all the 4th graders, 300 of them, in shifts. We'll be doing a tour and with birders like myself, and so that we can, show the people, so the kids and their parents or chaperones and stuff around our beautiful county park. That's all I have.
Thank you. I just want to thank you for keeping me on cue here.
Yes, sir, that's my job.
Obviously, I'm a little under the weather here, but
Florida warm weather will do
I'm glad
it.
you're watching out for me. Commissioner Krieger.
Thank you. To go along with what Vaughn was talking about with the Bay City Mall on the 21st, for Bangor residents, the Green Team's putting on their spring cleanup with a number of exhibits in the Township Hall dealing with energy and how you can help make our area a lot better than what it is. And then along with June coming up, of course, on the 23rd, we have our 12th annual Beach Wellness. You can go online to sign up for the race, and we'll be talking more about it as we get closer. So thank you.
I'm sure we'll get a reminder too, but we can always use it.
That's right. Get them tennis shoes oiled up.
Anyone else? Any more announcements? No? Okay, so let's talk about the 2018 appointments. In June, we had the Library Board, 1 5-year term. October, we have the Land Bank Authority, 1 at-large representative, a 3-year term. And we have the Department of Health and Human Services Board of Directors, 1 3-year term as a governor's appointment. In November, we have the Building Authority, 2 6-year terms expiring. And so we need to fill those. And in December, we have the Department on Aging Advisory Committee, 4 2-year terms in Districts 2, 4, 6, and an at-large. And next, is there any need for a closed session, ma'am?
There is no need for a closed session.
Motion to adjourn is always in order.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.